Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a crafty haul for January 2023. This is the first one for the year. I tried to do a no buy for January. That did not happen. I may have to do a no buy for February because I think I went crazy again. You know, buying craft supplies is like self-care, and then using said craft supplies is another hobby all in itself. So I have to find the time always to use these products. But nevertheless, I got some crafty goodies that I want to share with you. So at the end of 2023, or maybe it was the beginning of at the end of 2022, Ali Edwards had a sale for the subscribers, in which like a lot of things were at a decent price, and they were like parts of the story kits and stories by the month. So I took advantage of that because I did not subscribe for the story kit last year in order to use up the products I already had from the previous year. But there were a few kits that I was curious about, and so I do have them. So everything here was really affordable though. So it's not like I went crazy on Ali Edwards' site. So for instance, I got the wood veneer from One Little Word. This was probably from last year's kit. So things say like this is hard. Let me just open them up. So the words say, this is hard, I've got this, highs and lows, I believe in me, making progress currently, and taking deep breaths. I purchased the butterfly felt hearts. These were a part of the add-ons for the care story kit, so I know those were separate. These gold like acetate expressions or phrases, this was part of the, I think these were the senses. So heart eyes, sounds good. Yeah, this was the senses kit. So cozy and yum. Then I purchased, which one is this one? It's like the journal cards. Just as current favorite words. Words matter. This would have been the journal cards from the Right Story kit. I don't want to open them yet. Then I got a few of the story stamps. So the good, currently one, awesome, and right. Just like the sentiments on a lot of these. And actually, I don't have too many of these like phrase one. I don't have any actually story kits from Ali Edwards. So I was curious about these because here in the stacks of the story kits, I did get the currently and I did get the good. So I'll have the story stamp and the story kit for these collections, and stories will come with them soon. I do already have the awesome, and maybe the other one is the right kit, but maybe I have like the right and these cards, so then I have a few products to use to tell those kinds of stories. So those came in those bags. I did purchase, this was one of the One Little Word mini kits. So it comes with some vellum phrase stickers or phrase elements, more wood veneer, like rainbow tags, a stamp, 3x4 stamp, a big acetate piece that says self-love, chipboard, and then puffy phrase stickers. So this was one of the one little word mini kits. And I think this might have been like $5 or $10. But since I'm doing One Little Word this year, I thought to have one of the mini kits from last year could be good. Then these are the story kits. So they still came in the story envelopes, and that's cool. So everything is in here. So this one is the Seek story kit. So you've probably seen these already. It came with some vellum clouds, the word seek. We have chipboard, more like die cuts with some letters punched out, tiny phrase stickers, wood veneer flags, the journaling cards, always a mix of 3x4 and 4x6. The 3x8, and then the 6x8 pages if there's 3 pages in here. So I have the Seek story kit. I then know I have the next one. This one is the currently one. So I liked actually the sale because like I said, I stopped the subscription, and to get them now for, they were maybe $15 or $10 was great. So the felt flowers, the currently word, we have some probably watching, you know, seeing, enjoying, loving kind of bunting banners. These are acetate little bubble quotes, the 3x4 and 4x6 journal cards, tiny phrases, chipboard. Here's the 3x8s, and then the coordinating 6x8 papers. And then this one is the good one, the good story kit. So the wood veneer, the smiley faces on vellum, the chipboard burst, the good. Here are the journaling cards, tiny phrase, the chipboard, 3x8. So there was definitely a formula for these kits, which I love. So you always know how to pre-plan your stories. So I have these to use. I'm excited to use them. I think though I will be resubscribing to this year's story kit come February 10th, I think is always the release date, because I like the themes that are coming moving forward in 2023. So I will reactivate that subscription. At Michael's recently, they had, one of these might be extra. They had the Tombow markers as buy 3, get 2 free. So I thought, maybe I left one in the cup. I think I had, yeah, so I bought like 10 new ones, and I bought them all in like light pastel colors, just for like new crafts. And also if you saw my, like, which one was it? My book journal, I would make like every other line, like the lightest version, so that you can demarcate each line in there, and it was a nice feel. So I liked the pastel colors I chose in order to kind of do that on other pages going forward. So I got some like light pinks, some tans and grays, and a light blue to add to my collection. From Studio Calico, this was the stamp of the month. In order to purchase this stamp, which I really wanted, I needed to activate like my subscription. So this was a subscription, and then I could add to my box when this released, and that's how I got this fantastic number stamp. Allie Edwards used this in her number kit, and they were like red on vellum, and then Studio Calico has released them a couple times. So I thought when they released the actual stamp, now I can emboss these in any color on vellum or paper, and it's a good number stamp to have for the collection. So I needed to buy this, but I needed to get this in the process. Then similarly for Heidi Swapp, I didn't like the colors for this month's Stop the Blur, so I skipped the Stop the Blur kit, but I loved the stamp because of this alpha just being so tall and thin. I thought was fantastic. And then I love all of the emoji top part. So cute. So when I ordered this is my subscription for the month, I could add to my box. So I finally got my hands on the lumberjack plaid, which I wanted for Christmas, but now I have it. So it's like a red berry color. And then I purchased Heidi Swapp's Valentine's kit, just the paper. She had like other stamp sets available. I wasn't really interested in the stamps, and she had like a few other nodes to her kit collection, but I did love these pattern papers. So I'm just kind of flipping over. So it's a ledger, a heart, a like worn black with this pink and zebra, a polka dot with this cute postage look, a globe world map, and then these hearts. Love that heart. These lips that look like very watercolory. Love that one. This watercolor kind of striped. And then an XOXO with a nice hot pink. So loved these. Honestly, Valentine's Day is my favorite like scrapbooking paper collection because pink and red are always my jam. So this was from Heidi Swapp. I then, if you saw my one little word video earlier this month, I want to get back into mixed media, and one of my favorite people, along with Diane Reevely, who is the girl for Dilutions, and Dina Wakely for her line, Jane Davenport is someone else that I fantastic love. Like her girls, her illustrations are so whimsical. If you don't know who Jane Davenport is, these are like what she's known for, like these whimsy little like mermaid figure girls. These are a lot of her work if you've ever seen her. She's had a line at Michael's. I think it didn't do too well, but now she has a new line with the new company, I think, that's representing her. And so I picked up a few of them just so that I can get back good, like supply wise, to inspire me to play in mixed media. So you might see some of these pages. I want to play with them, add them into my one little word album, or definitely just start reactivating all of my mixed media love and my journals. So this was the freebie. It was just a scrapbook.com blending tool. So that one was very nice. She came out with a whole line of colored gessos, and and that's the thing. Her color palette is always rainbow. Rainbow everything. So there's a whole rainbow line of gesso that is colored, which I thought was fantastic. It's very opaque. I wanted to try it out, but I just got the fantastic gold color. Then she came out with a whole new line, and they're called Star Power Inks. They are really metallic-y shiny, as you can see. You mix them up. There is a dropper in there, and how she was using these all the time were like the final detail layers of the whimsy like hair look. She would do those details like this one in the green with these inks, and it would make it a shimmery line on top of everything that she already did. So like on this one, she would take the pink and it was all of those final marks. Shimmery, shimmery, so good. What I loved to try, I got the hot pink and I got the gold. This one's called Marilyn and this one's called Jean. But what I also thought, this was another good dupe for the classic, loved, cult classic gold color shine from Heidi Swapp. The bottoms, the metallic-y looks good, but this Heidi Swapp still just looks a little bit more light yellow, and this is another like orangey gold. This more like a yellowy gold. You can try to see that. So it's not a complete dupe, which I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a replacement, but a good, you know, product to try. I picked up Prized Ribbon from Distress Oxide. I don't have this color yet, and I wanted a good navy. So this is one of her new stamps. These are the 2 figures. It's a very large stamp, but I love these whimsy girls, and that way she started showing them with something else I'll show on how to make them into figures and cut them into like maybe fashion dolls. It was really, really cute. I bought her she has 4 packs, or maybe is it 5, including this one, 5 packs of new rice paper that are used with gel medium to put into your journal as a start. And you can see the pack that I got. It's the one where you can, the face is already done, and then you can try adding your own hair. And then this sheet, you can try your hand at doing the detail work for the eyes and the lips and stuff. So I definitely want to give it a try. Love that. This is a stencil. Love them. I love that it comes with both sizes. So there it is, so that they can fit. This stencil, she used in so many ways. I can't wait to give this a try. Really pretty. Then this is the one. So this one comes with a lot of pieces. So you have the faces, the different faces, the different hairs. So here are the faces, here are the different hairs, and then 2 bodies to use it. So I definitely thought too that with however big the stencil is, I could put these girls too on top of them. Because look at all the pieces, like it's chock full of the stencils. So yeah, can't wait to play with my new Jane Davenport stuff. And that one. And then I picked up, you know me, and a good Altenew flower, even though I have to use some of the ones I have. But for some reason, this set was on clearance. So both of them were like $12 a piece. So I got the die and the stamp. This stamp was actually in my like, you know, buy it later cart. So it's Castle Garden. I just loved the whole thing. And then this is the die. And don't get me wrong, I've always been hesitant at buying the die because I have no problem fussy cutting them out. But I've been using my dies a lot lately, and I think it would be nice if I can just, you know, watercolor them out and then run it through the time machine and not have to fussy cut them. So this one has a set, but like for instance, I have this one on my desk. This is one I want to use next. This is In the Woodlands. You know, I don't have the die yet, so I would have to fussy cut this out, which is not a problem, but this one is on my desk, ready to use. I'll probably put this one right there too. So that's my purchase from scrapbook.com. Then one project that I want to include a little bit, I had picked this up on Amazon, and it comes with all of this already. So for like beginner scrapbookers. Oh, and photo corners. I didn't even notice that one. It was probably like this. I picked up a 10 by 10 spiral bound scrapbook. The reason I did is because I feel like 12 by 12 is like obviously too big for me. 10 by 10 might be more manageable. I saw Ashley Horton do something similar. She did get like a 12 by 12 one in order to have it not be in a big thick binder and that it's only on a spiral coil. And so I thought, genius, but I don't want to do 12 by 12. So I got the 10 by 10. It also comes in 8 by 8, but I just thought that was too small since already I kind of do traveler's notebooks, which is like an 8 by 8. So this one's a little bit bigger. I simply want to do it because I want to use cut files again. Sometimes I feel like, you know, beautiful like page oven cut files and stuff, so much detail, to shrink it down too much to fit into a TN was not happening. And I've stepped away from doing my traditional 12 by 12 because those take longer time. So I have a ring bound 10 by 10, and I have to fix this a little bit because the edge, kind of journal to use to see if it's a size that I get comfortable with. This was totally just a random add-on. I got it on Amazon. I do believe it was maybe $15. I will leave it linked down below in case anyone's curious. But what I will also mention, just get the white. Oh, I didn't love the white cover. It comes with different colors. However, when I bought it the first time, I bought it gray. I was like, yeah, gray is fine because even if it's gray on here, whenever I take a picture, it'll be fine. But the paper also turns gray. So then if you get the red cover, then all the paper was red. And I was like, oh, didn't see that caveat, you know, on it. So let me just buy the white one, even though I don't necessarily like the white cover, but I needed the paper to be white. So just know that, learn from me, because I totally bought it gray, had to return it, and now have the white one. So I'm just going to keep it in the box for now until I decide on what first story will go in there. But this is just going to be fun to tell, to scrapbook a little bit more like artsy and creative like I used to do, but just not as big. I know I probably don't make no sense, and I probably don't really need this one, but we bought it anyway, right? Let me show you what else I bought. And then, you guys, I scored so well at a Tuesday morning the other day. I think I have things pretty much like collections together. So, Simple Stories, Full Bloom. I found the sticker book. Okay. I found, here we go. Sorry. The bits, ephemera bits. So that's what's in this one. And then I got the simple page titles and stuff, so it comes with these elements to make simple pages, which is fun. And actually these are, I think, are they new to Simple Stories collections? I'm not sure. Love them, and it keeps it simple so that way I cannot have too much thought behind it. So that is, I think, what I got from this collection. I found Good Vibes from Crate Paper. This is an old collection, but I loved all of the bits because you know, some of them are actually really big. So I was like, yes to that. And with the little chipboard, not chipboard, cork pieces, even better. So that one's that one. I wish I can find the rest of this one. This is the Let's Get Crafty bits and pieces. This is the only thing I found. I didn't find anything else, but I got the ephemera bits. So cute. I even like the Razzcog right there. So cute. All these elements. Pebbles. It's called, what was this collection? Live Life Happy. So some things have like that holographic embossing on it. You can see it like right there. And then the rest are just cute, only because I get more into the colorful stuff because these pieces are so my daughter. So, you know, I scrap a lot about her. This sticker book was fantastic. They're all clear. It's girl powered, damask love. And it's just so bright. All of them are clear stickers. And when I flip through this, I was like, oh yes, oh my God, this is a fantastic little sticker book. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. For $7. Love. Got a new pair of fussy cutting scissors. They were only $7.50, so I picked up a new pet set. K & Company dimensional puffy stickers. I just love the sentiment, and you know how I love the sentiments. And this, I use the heck out of these during my December daily, so it is a style I lean to. Then from the Good Stuff collection, I found the decorative brads, and then I found the chipboard stickers, and I think I found the page set. Yes, this all goes. And then the simple pages, so it has the elements to make these pages. So this is what I was able to score from this collection, all from Simple Stories. This is the Good Stuff. Then from this line, right? I didn't get the paper back, or did I? You know, from this line, and I wanted this one just because I love the yellow with the mint, is the Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. So I got the bits and pieces. The chipboard frames, like, love these. Love those. I didn't realize how big they were, too. Like, that's nice. The foam thickers. So cute, you guys. can't wait. And then the chipboard, and some of them have fallen. But like the details on this is really good. Like, love. Okay. I was able, this was the only one, the Snap flip books. So these are 6x8. I wanted to try these. They come in different covers and stuff. And instead of having it on rings, so it's kind of like, almost like post bound, you know? And it comes with a few protectors. So the 6x8, then the 3 configuration. Oh no, these are the 2 4x6s. And then the 3x4s. And then the 4 3x4s. So it comes with enough pages to get you started, but I thought as a mini album for something, definitely, I love the cover, but I could cover it up. So it's kind of like a 6x8 post-bound album that I thought fantastic. And I've been wanting to try it. How much was it at Tuesday morning? It was $5. I don't think they're terribly expensive even at scrapbook.com. They may be $8, possibly $10, but I have one to give it a try. I came across the Vicky Bouton print shop. This is the only thing I found from the collection. Can't be mad at it. That was all I'd have found though, but I wish I found the paper or the, embellishments, but it's okay. This is those pages, just simple pages again. And the reason I picked it up is because I know I have the most of the collection already because it was a peachy cheap deal. Do you remember when I hauled this? And one of my hauls last year. So I have it sitting on my desk ready to go. I haven't used it yet. Here's the thickers. So this I already had from Peachy Cheap. And so voila, here are 12x12 simple pages to make. And for $7, I was like, yes, ma'am, because I already have the rest of this collection home. Found a bunch of Echo Park. Yeah, these are all Echo Park. So Cupid & Co. Echo Park. It's a Valentine's Day collection. You know how I just said I love that pink and red, and I found this, and I had already bought the Heidi Swapp, but love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love, but not my favorite, love, 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 yeah, yeah. And then these are the cut aparts and everything else, so that's the collection. So fun to have that one, so excited. It's Your Birthday. Love this one for more Valentina stuff. These are her colors. Like my daughter is pink and purple and unicorns, and that's it. You can't tell her. And sprinkles and yeah, like this. Like this was just so my daughter. I saw it and I was just like, oh, these colors are just fantastic. Yes, it's a birthday theme, but I can use all of these on anything I tell for her. So this was so exciting to get. Home Again. Yeah, Echo Park still. Why I got this one, the color palette. This was great. Like mint, black, gray, and like a light teal. I don't think I've ever even seen this collection, but that colorway, I was like, yes, like just add to cart, like take my money. Not in love with all the icons like the truck and the cake stand and stuff, but for everything else, rather being simple, I'll make all the other ones work. Then this one was just fun. I got it. It says Little One Photo Play. I don't think I've seen this collection either. It's just all black and white, y'all. So I love that. Love that. This is probably a cut apart, but like the doodly, love this. Like I just thought, like all of it's usable and it's all black and white. And how cute is that? So yeah, and this one was $7. And then last but not least, Damask Love. This is the wild card one. Got again for the rainbow colors. This is like everything. And this one was very, I will say, like cutesy, you know. I'll flip through it too. But again, I'm just, you know, my daughter is with me now. She's 5 and she's really getting into being in here with me a lot. And I do have things that she can play with, but like for some fun things, I just thought, you know, like they're just so, this is so cute. Here, look at this one. The sushi. So this is cutesy, you know, but I think I was drawn to it because of the color palette. This like bright, bold, like that. This is pretty much the color palette, you know. And I haven't, this is so cute, the coffee. Haven't used Damask Love for much, so I'm not sure like what other pieces come with her collections. But overall, I just was really like, you know, drawn. This is just perfect, perfection. And the cut apart. So yeah, I was just really like, you know what? this is beautiful. So I got that one too. All right, so that's my haul. We did it.